So, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from Team SamRakeX1 here, and in today's video, guys, I am coming at you with the top tier Nekroz deck profile for the June 2020 ban list. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. In yesterday's video, you guys smashed the heck out of that thumbs up button. You guys are absolutely crazy. So today, I'm coming at you with the deck profile. This deck is straight heat, straight fire, and you guys are gonna love this deck so much. I'll showcase you guys some cool combos you guys can actually do with this deck step by step, so you guys can understand the concept and just how powerful this deck really is for the 2020 format. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see an updated deck profiles for decks in the June 2020 ban list, make sure you guys leave in the comments below. I don't know why I'm laughing, because there's nothing happened on the June 2020 ban list, so I don't know if I need to update anything. Anyways, if you guys have any deck profile requests, make sure you guys request it in the comment section below. For those of you here on the channel for the very first time, welcome to the channel. Consider hitting the subscribe button, and make sure you guys turn on this. Bah! Smash that thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. Always turn on the bell, guys. Remember, it's really important to turn on the bell. And that's pretty much it. Without further ado, let's get started with the brand new top tier Nekroz deck profile for the 2020 format. All right, guys, let's do it. All right, guys, start with the monster real quick. We're gonna play, of course, the card that has just got released off the Forbidden Limited list, Triple Nekroz Unicorn. You guys all know what this card does. This card is absolutely phenomenal. The most important effect of Nekroz Unicorn is the fact that it's able to negate all face-up monsters on the field that were special summoned from the extra deck. So the fact that you're able to lock your opponent from utilizing monster effects that was special from the extra deck is absolutely crucial. So it locks your opponent from using a main key mechanic, which is obviously the extra deck. The fact that link monsters, Xyz, Synchro, Fusion monsters can activate their effects is just absolutely oppressive. This card acts like the skill drain, which is what the deck definitely needed as a 3-up 100,000%. I'm loving the way this deck functions right now, and the deck is just very, very powerful, especially since now we got 3 Nekroz of Unicorn. And now since this card is finally at 3, we have a higher chance on actually drawing Nekroz of Unicorn, which is absolutely insane, right? So triple copies of Unicorn, and it also has amazing toolbox ability where you can discard this card from your hand to the graveyard to target a Nekroz card in your graveyard and add that to your hand, which is also really good. But the most important effect is definitely the secondary effect. The fact that you're able to negate extra deck monsters' abilities is absolutely oppressive. So triple Nekroz of Unicorn, absolutely insane. Next we're gonna play, of course, triple Nekroz of Brionac. This card right here searches any Nekroz monster directly from your deck to your hand. And you guys all know that Brio has an amazing secondary ability where it reads that you can target up to 2 face-up monsters that was special from the extra deck and shuffle them into the deck, which is amazing. So going second, this card is able to help you clear boards, which is absolutely phenomenal, right? So the combination of Brionac and also Unicorn on your first turn opening field to just negate the effects and then bounce back is just absolutely crazy for OTKs and things like that. So triple Brionac, absolutely mandatory to play in the deck. Next off, for the 2 hours, I'm gonna play, of course, 2 copies of Colossalist right here. You can discard this card from your hand to the graveyard, add 1 Nekroz spell or trap card directly from your deck to your hand. It also has amazing secondary ability where if this card is on the field, it acts like an effect veiler and also at the same time makes the monster attack go to 0, which is really insane as well, right? So this card right here, effect veiler, and also makes the monster go to 0, and it searches your Nekroz ritual spells directly from your deck to your hand. So double Colossalist. Next off, I'll play, of course, double Nekroz of Trishula. His card right here, really good going second. And his card also acts like a hand trap as well, because when a card or effect is activated that targets a Nekroz monsters you control, you can discard this card to the graveyard and negate the activation, which is really good. But the secondary ability, when you summon this card, you basically get to Trish your opponent from your hand, graveyard, and also from the field. And the most important thing that you guys need to know about this card's ability is that you need to banish 1 from each. So it's not like regular Trishula of Synchro, where you can choose to banish 1 from grave, field, or hand, or all 3. This one has to banish from all 3. So you can't resolve Trishula on the very first turn, unfortunately, to take a card out of your opponent's hand. But going second, this card is just absolutely insane to help clear board. So double Trish. Next off, to run off for your Nekroz rituals, you'll play, of course, double Valk. Valk right here is really good. Essentially a battle fader for the deck, which is really awesome. Protects your Nekroz cards from being destroyed by battle because it just ends the battle phase immediately, right? Because this card just ends the battle phase immediately. So if you're ever worried about your Unicorn getting run over, Valkyries is there to just protect your Nekroz boards and just basically your boards in general, which is really good. And secondary effect is really awesome because during your main phase, you tribute up to 2 monsters from your hand and or field. If you do draw the same number of cards you tributed, so if you tribute 2 monsters, you basically draw 2 cards, which is really amazing. So double Valk. So that's pretty much it for your Nekroz rituals. Next, we're gonna play, of course, the 1 Shuric Strategist of the Nekroz. Only 1 copy is needed for this deck. Next off, drawn off for your ritual engine, you'll play, of course, triple Manju of 10,000 hands to search for Nekroz and Nekroz ritual spells directly from your deck to your hand, which is absolutely amazing, right? So triple Manju, and that's pretty much it for all the Nekroz cards and ritual cards you're playing in the deck. The next engine, I believe, is one of the most impactful engines that you can play in the deck when it comes to utilizing Nekroz in the 2020 format. Before the new archetype Dragma comes out, I believe this is the correct way to play this deck at the moment. Dragma is going to change the deck completely. Dragma is going to change the flow of the deck completely, which is really amazing. But right now, I'm loving this engine. I truly believe this is the most meta-defying engine that you can play when it comes to Nekroz. So first and foremost, I'll play, of course, triple Deskbot 3. This card is ridiculous. One card combo, and I'll showcase you guys that combo near the end of the video. You can literally plus a billion, literally just off one Deskbot 3. You open up this and you resolve Deskbot 3, you win the entire duel. So Deskbot 3 is insane. One card combos equals game, and obviously to accompany Deskbot 003 and play, of course, the two 001s. These cards go together. Guys, remember, like I mentioned earlier, this is the way that I think the deck should be played right now. If you guys don't want to play this engine, I completely understand. If you guys want to go for the pure variant of Nekroz route, I don't judge. You guys can do whatever you guys want. But if you guys want to win and have a deck that's very, very explosive off just one card combos, this deck is definitely the deck for you. A lot of people play incantations. I don't really like the incantation build because you can't utilize your extra deck to your fullest potential. So I'm not really a big fan of that. You guys can play Extravagance if you guys want, but if you play Extravagance, you have to play the incantation build, and I'm not really a big fan of the incantation build. But if you guys want to play that, go ahead. I don't judge. You guys can play whatever you guys want. But I truly believe that this engine right here is absolute must to play in Nekroz for the 2020 format. And I'll showcase you guys a combo. Once I showcase you guys this one card combo, you guys will change your mind on how crazy this thing is. So, you know, 3 3s and 2 1s. Next off, of course, you want Mecha Beast Cold Wing right here. This card is to combo off with the Deskbot engine. I'll showcase you guys on how you guys can utilize this card during the combo. Next, we're going to play, of course, the one Cyber Angel Ben 10 and also the Arc Lord Christia right here. One card combo ends you on Christia, which is really good. Ben 10 searches Christia, and also Ben 10 searches your Manju directly from your deck to your hand as well. So these cards are just really important, and it just gives you so much of a reward if you're able to just combo off really easily, right? Like, there are so many 1 to 3 card combos in the deck that ends on Christia Unicorn. It's absolutely ridiculous. But the most famous combo for this deck has to be the opening up with 3. But regardless, guys, Christia just wins games. You summon Christia, you win the duel. Like, there's no chance for your opponent to win. So Christia right here, the main win condition with Unicorn as well. Alright guys, now off to the hand traps. You're gonna play, of course, the 1 Nibiru, the Primal Being. It's very unordinary to play 1 Nibiru, but you can search Nibiru, right? So usually when you go first, you search Nibiru with Grand Knight Loyalist. Easily add that card directly from your deck to your hand. So only 1 Nibiru is enough, and I want to make my deck as consistent as possible, so I play 40. You guys can maximize yourself on playing 42 if you guys would like, and play 3 Nibirus, but I think 1 is good enough for now. And next, we're going to play, of course, double Effect Veiler, which is really awesome. Like, Effect Veiler with Kaleidoscope is full combo. Any tuner with Kaleidoscope is full combo as well, right? So Effect Veiler is nice. It's a generic hand trap, which is not once per turn, and it's also a tuner. So if you ever need to, you know, Kaleidoscope, normal summon Veiler to make Needle Fiber, you can easily achieve that, right? So double Effect Veiler. Next, we're gonna play, of course, double Ash Blossom, and then last but not least, we're gonna play, of course, triple Infinite Impermanence to round off your hand traps. I opted to play more hand traps in this specific variation of the deck because you guys all know Nekroz is a really good deck going second as well, that can easily break boards. So if you have hand traps in your hand, especially to combo off with your 1 card combos, you're pretty much just going to guarantee the game anyways, right? So opening up your combo with hand traps is also really great, and going second, seeing hand traps is a really wonderful thing, obviously, right? So the 8 hand traps I'm playing in the entire deck. Next, triple Preparation of Rites. This card is absolutely ridiculous. So good. Add your Nekroz monsters directly from your deck to your hand, and also recycles your Nekroz ritual spells, which you're playing 2 Kaleidoscope, 2 Psycho, and last but not least, the 1 Nekroz Mirror to round off for your entire main deck. If you guys want to play Call by the Grave, you guys can go ahead and do so, but I decided to play the hand traps over Call by the Grave. I understand that this deck is a combo-centric deck, but there are multiple ways in this deck to actually make Herald first, and then you can easily combo off into your combo plays. So I never had a problem playing through hand traps if I had multiple extenders in my hand, right? But that's pretty much it for your main deck, guys. Let's go after your extra deck real quick. For your extra deck, of course, the most important card in the extra deck, Crystron Hacker Firebrax, and also the 1 Mecha Phantom Beast Aurodon right here. These cards are just insane. You guys already know the infamous combo with these 2 cards, which I'm about to showcase you guys in a sec. Unfortunately, these cards didn't get hit on the ban list, and you guys already know why there are no significant changes on the ban list, because there are no tournaments going on right now, right? So there's no need to hit these cards. But the fact that these cards literally help rogue decks like Nekroz be able to compete in today's metagame is what makes Haku Firebrax and Aurodon very, very wonderful in my personal opinion. So Haku Firebrax Aurodon is just insane. I know a lot of people don't like this card, but if you guys don't like playing this card, I guess you guys don't like winning, right? So Hakofibrax, and Auradon. Next, I played the one Iria, the Water Charmer Gentle. She's really good. The reason I play her is because I can use a Nekroz monster or any other monster to make her, and then reborn back the Crystron Hakofibrax from my opponent's graveyard, and then summon access code talker, right? So it's an instant one card access code, which is really good. Follow-up plays and also OTKs as well, right? So that's pretty much it for the links. Off to your XCs, Daigusto Emerald, Dugaris right here, and Gallant Granite or Granite Loyalist, whatever you guys want to call it. But these 3 cards are the cards that you make while you're going first, which is really, really good. These 3 cards are the 3 XCs that you always make in the exact same turn. So the 3 XCs. Next off, the best monster in the extra deck, hands down, triple Hero of the Arclight. Guys, you guys don't understand. You search 5 times with Hero of the Arclight on the very first turn, and you guys are about to see in a second how busted this card really is. Okay, so Herald is just insane, and it's also really good with Kaleidoscope, obviously. The one Crystron Quandax. You guys have played the Outer Energy Fire guy if you guys want, but I couldn't get access to him, so I played the Quandax. Next off, for your Kaleidoscope, you want to play, of course, the Star Eater, the 11, Dragon Master Knight, level 12, which is really good. The one Elder Entity NTSS to break boards going second, and obviously the one Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon for level 10 for a Kaleidoscope. These 4 cards are here for a Kaleidoscope, obviously. So that's pretty much it for the extra deck, guys. Let's go off to the combo real quick. You guys are about to get mind blown. Super, super insane. Alright guys, welcome to the combo real quick. This combo is about to blow your minds on how crazy this deck is for the 2020 format. Before I get started with this video, guys, make sure you guys get this beautiful Earth Meets Water Charmer limited edition playmat today in the link in the description box below at tx1.com. And this is the version with zones on it, so if you guys love zones, you guys have the options to get zones as well. So if you guys want to help support me and what I do, make sure you guys get an awesome playmat today in the link down below. First and foremost, we're going to normal summon Despot 003, activate the 003 effect to special summon Despot 001 directly from the deck. Now using Despot 003 and also 001, link these 2 off to the graveyard right here to make your boy Crystron Hakofibrax right here. Activate Hakofibrax ability to special summon the second Despot 001 directly from the deck. And now using Hakofibrax and also Despot 001, link these 2 beautiful babies to the graveyard to make the Mecha Phantom Beast Auradon. Now what you're going to do is that you're going to trigger off Auradon's ability to special summon 3 tokens to your side of the field. Once you summon these 3 tokens, Despot 001 will trigger to special summon itself. You're also going to trigger off the second Despot 001 as well to special summon themselves from the graveyard. And remember guys, the tokens are level 3. So using 1001 and level 3 token, send it to the graveyard, and make your first Herald of the Arclight. And now what you're going to do is that using another Despot 001 and also a level 3 Mecha Phantom Beast token, you are going to special summon another Herald of the Arclight. Now what you're going to do is that you're going to use these 2 cards right here. Make Gallant Granite. Activate Gallant Granite's ability, detach a XC's material. You are going to search the Nibiru directly from your deck to your hand. So this is the first card that you added to your hand off Gallant Granite. Since Herald of the Arclight was sent to the graveyard, you can activate Herald of the Arclight's ability. You are going to search your very first ritual monster, which is Nekroz the Brionac. Now what you do next is that using Mecha Phantom Beast Auradon, you're going to tribute these 2 monsters. You are going to special summon the Mecha Phantom Beast Coatwing directly from the deck. Since it was sent to the graveyard again, you're going to activate Hero of the Arclight's ability. You are going to search the Cyber Angel Ben 10 directly from your deck to your hand. Coatwing is now going to trigger off its ability. Since it's a special summon, you get a special summon 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens, which are level 3. Coatwing is now a level 10 because you control 2 level 3 tokens. It just adds a level 1 to the Coatwing, and that doesn't matter. He's going to become a level 4 regardless. Now, since these 2 tokens are summoned, you're going to trigger off Despot 001's ability to special summon both copies from the graveyard, which is really amazing. Now, using Despot 001 and level 3 Mecha Phantom Beast token from Coatwing, you're going to send these 2 cards to the graveyard to make your third and final Hero of the Arclight. And now what you're going to do is that you're going to use a Despot 001 and also the level 3 token again to make your Crystron Quandax. Overlay these 2 for Dugaris. Activate Dugaris ability, detach 2 XC's material to target a monster in the graveyard and special summon. And the monster you want to special summon from the graveyard is another copy of Hero of the Arclight. So you're going to special summon back Hero of the Arclight from your graveyard. Since Hero of the Arclight was detached off Dugaris, Hero of the Arclight is going to gain his ability to search another card directly from your deck to your hand. And the card that you're going to search is the Nekroz of Unicorn. Since Coatwing is level 4 and Hero is also level 4, you are going to overlay these 2 right here for Daigusto Emerald. Now you're going to trigger off Daigusto Emerald's effect. To detach the Hero of the Arclight, you are going to shuffle back 1 Arclight, the Crystron Hakofibrax, and 1 Despot 001. So you're going to shuffle back these 3 into the deck. You are going to draw 1 card. Now what's going to happen is that Hero of the Arclight is going to trigger off its ability to search, of course, Nekroz Kaleidoscope off the 4th Hero of the Arclight. Now you're going to activate Kaleidoscope. You are going to send your Hero of the Arclight that you shuffle back off the Gusto Emerald to the graveyard, okay, to special summon Nekroz of Unicorn to your side of the field. And now Hero of the Arclight will trigger off its effect for the 5th and final time to search Nekroz of Valkyris directly from your deck to your hand. Look how crazy this thing is. Now what you're gonna do is that you're gonna activate Nekroz of Brionac's ability, discard this card to the graveyard. You're gonna search the Nekroz of Clausulus. You're gonna discard Clausulus to add Nekroz Cycle directly from your deck to your hand. Now you're gonna activate Nekroz Cycle to special summon Brionac from your graveyard. Now since you sent Ben 10 to the graveyard, Ben 10 is gonna get a trigger off its effect to search a fairy monster directly from your deck to your hand. If you already have Archlord Christia, you can search a Manju instead. And now what you're gonna do is that since you got Ben 10, 1 fairy, 2 fairy, 3 fairy, 4 fairy cards in the graveyard, you get a special summon the Archlord Christia from your hand. Christia will get its effect to basically add back the Ben 10 from your graveyard to your hand. This is your board right now, and you still have 4 other cards in your opening hand. You end off with 8 cards. So this is your starting hand with Despot 001. You literally went +9, which is insane. So this is the 4 original cards you have in your hand, and these are the cards that you search. And this one card right here is a random draw off the Gusto Emerald. The Incantation build cannot achieve something to this caliber whatsoever. So I definitely think that is the correct version to play for this deck. 100,000%. This deck is just absolutely fire. Remember guys, I'm not judging the way that you guys play your Nekroz build. You guys can play whatever you guys like. I'm not judging, but I truly believe this is the correct version to play top tier Nekroz for the 2020 format. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And look, you have Nekroz of Valkyris to protect your unicorn from getting your 1 rover. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash thumbs up button. It'll be absolutely amazing. Let me know your thoughts about this deck in the comment section below. And make sure you guys get your Earth Meets Water playmat today in the link in the description box below at tx1.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.